Hi, and welcome to another episode of In Brandon. My name is Kevin Spooner, and today we are going to talk about the Westman Multicultural Festival. And with me today in studio, all the way from India, wow, Pal and Narinder. Welcome to the studio today. So glad you could come down.
Hi, we are very glad to come here to announce about our pavilion information.
I know you guys put on, I think, the best pavilion. It was huge, colorful, well appointed, like class. Right from the moment you walked in, people were opening doors for people. That's what really impressed me because it was cold.
It was cold, and I think again this year is probably going to be same cold, but yeah, it's going to be even. And you can think about another level higher than whatever we were able to present last year.
You're going to go bigger and better?
Bigger and better.
I don't know how you could do that. Okay, I'm going to put it back to you. How could you possibly make a better pavilion than last year? That's going to be a tough question.
No. Well, every year we are working on it, engaging more communities, more people into it. So last year, one of the group joined us very last minute, but this year we are engaging with more groups from diversity of India, like from South, Gujarat, Punjab, obviously, and a lot, Bengal even. So we are bringing a lot more variety of India with the folks to share here, and even more choices for food. There will be more street food stalls there. There will be last year we didn't had any performers from Winnipeg coming in, so this year there will be more entertainment.
A couple of groups from Winnipeg.
You're kidding, coming all the way out to Brandon?
Yes.
Just for, isn't that nice? Such a neat. You brought up an interesting point about how diverse India is, and I suspect a lot of people don't realize just how diverse India is. The first thing I mentioned, I'd like to talk about is how many provinces are in India.
Oh my God, it's hard to keep up. I've been here for too long that every year, like whenever there is more cultural groups that they want to have their own identity, then they have to get them their own province. But last I knew was around 29 maybe. Yeah, and then majority of those provinces have their own language, and if they don't have their own language, they at least have their own dialect for the same language. And there's those many alphabets there too, like when we think of English and other languages, they share alphabets, but a lot of Indian languages, they have their own alphabets as well. So
a different food, different language, different costume.
Also, the weather is very diverse in India. Some parts of India there's always snow. Some parts of India it's deserts. Some parts of India always rain. Some parts of India is like just you can grow all year long. So the weather is very diverse there too. So depending on those weather conditions and their livelihoods, that's where the culture and ethnicity comes from, you know.
Really? Yeah, from tropics to deserts and everything in between. That the varying hardship levels must make very, tough and
the areas
kind of
you see from
imagine.
Kashmir and that touching the Nepal is all the hilly areas closer to Mount Everest, right? And then the south end is all the coastline. So
nice beaches,
and
I had not heard of India's beaches. Is that a popular tourist destination?
Yeah, a lot of them are tourist destinations.
Yeah, like the Goa is the one. It's all south side of India. So
neat. The one memory I have from last year that I wanted to share with you guys was when I got to the pavilion and the doors graciously opened to let me in from the cold. I did some filming, and some people recognized that I was there filming the event and asked if they could help. And I struggled. I like, well, I've got all of the footage I really need. I don't, I'm here to film performances. I don't know what else I could film. And then it hit me that, I don't have anybody to welcome everybody to the festival.
To the festival, yeah.
So I don't have an opening shot that welcomes the viewers to the festival. I said, if you guys could say, welcome to India, and beckon us in, that would be wonderful. Where it got funny was the helpers multiplied. I started with 2 helpers, and then I had 6 helpers as soon as they were going to do what, and more people came and wanted to be a part of it. And then all I did was I gave them a countdown. I said, welcome to India, 3, 2, 1. Well, they did it beautifully, perfectly in sync, and it was gorgeous, and I used it in our coverage. We did a...
That's the spirit of India, you know? You don't even need to ask for help. They're there to help.
I know,
and then they do it so joyfully that it's amusing for everyone.
India known as welcoming people. We are very welcoming, and we share the food, and very welcoming community.
I 100% believe you. I've been to the India Pavilion twice now, and I loved it. There's
thank you.
What and I love certain aspects of every pavilion, of course. And what I really loved about your pavilion is not that you used a stage to display your performances. You created a stage for your performances with a backdrop that was culturally, significant.
Yeah.
And with other, it wasn't just using the space; it was creating a space that brought people to India. And I recognized the decorations, the level of effort that was done to bring the Indian experience here to Brandon. I thought was a cut above.
Yeah,
it will be different this year.
Yeah, we have an awesome team of volunteers that they pitch in. Everybody comes in. It's not just one man job, and everybody pitch in to put that decorations up and put up the stage, and we can count on so many people. It's just we too usually come over here because we can manage to get to this lunch hour here, but at the background, getting those performances ready. We have a very wonderful team that gets all those kids those rehearsals done. People working on the costumes, people working on food arrangements.
Organizing food.
Yeah, organizing food and setting it up, then finding sponsors so we are not short of money when we are if to put up such a good show, it takes a lot of effort from the whole community. So I think we try to put together a good event, and we are so thankful to the whole Brandon and the surrounding community to come and enjoy that. Because that's all this pavilions are all about, that we are trying to bring our authenticity and culture to the place where we now call it home.
Right.
And we want to share it with every single person that we associate on day-to-day basis, so we can understand them better, or show them what we are, and they can understand culture better.
We like to show our culture to the different communities. We are so proud of our culture.
And it's so fun to be in the moment of the Indian experience, and to relive it and to share it with everybody. Yeah, it's a real coming together moment, and I really could see not the mingling, it's probably a bad word, but the interaction at the pavilion isn't one of tables sitting and minding their own business. It's very few.
It's involvement.
There was less than half of the people were sitting and half the people were standing at any time that I looked at the crowd, and it really struck me as, there's nothing wrong with a pavilion where everybody's sitting down and having a good time, but you notice the difference, right?
Yeah.
And I did notice that about India, was that I had an impression that it was like everybody knew everybody. And you don't often get those experiences, so I really appreciated that.
Yeah. People like to share their joy. They like to talk. They like to be social. So that's why they were there. And our music is the main thing. They put together everything and everybody enjoyed that.
No kidding. The one question I forgot, I may have put a couple of other pavilions at a disadvantage because you reminded me about sponsorship. And that is something that I think we should talk about a little bit more. I'd like to give you an opportunity to tell us who is helping put on the Indian Pavilion this year.
I have to apologize for that right now because that's not one of my responsibilities.
It's someone else, yeah.
It's someone else.
But you did bring up a good point.
Yeah, but a lot of our own community people reach out to, so that's how we also want to explain or bring it out to the Brandon community too, that how many businesses are run by Indian community people. So it's not that we are here to share our joy, but we also want to contribute towards the community, one way or another. So we do have a lot of sponsorship for that. At the same time, when I got a chance, I want to also thank all the dignitaries that also come and they mingle with our, I've been here for long enough, but there's a lot of people, those are new. And so they get a chance to firsthand talk to them in face, like face to face with the mayor, with the MLAs or MPs. They get a chance to come. Or the people, we thank the big pavilion organization that arrange in between our pavilions. We send our ambassadors to other pavilions to attend, and they come to ours to attend. So that's also another level of interaction among the communities. So I think that's also a very neat thing that gets done during the pavilions.
Well done. Okay. I think I got one final question for you guys. It's going to be a tough one. And I'm going to ask individually.
Sure.
So we're going to...
Hers first.
Yeah, we'll start with you first. We've been giving you an easy go of it. What motivated you to personally be a part of this bigger, it's a big event, it's a lot of work, there's a lot going on. No one needs any more stress in their life, but here you are trying to promote this pavilion. I'm curious, at a personal level, what made you decide to say, yes, I'm going to help and I want to be a part of this?
That's right. Personally, what motivates me, I like to do the volunteer. I want to give back to the Brandon community whatever the time I have extra. I am in the part of the other volunteers associations too. So I do a volunteer work for the other associations as well. So this is something that gives me a time to enjoy and show our culture to the Brandon community. So we're proud of our culture. And this is something we started so many years ago, and we put together our culture in front of the other communities. So that what motivates me.
Such a great answer.
Yeah, just to share our food, just to show our culture, our folk dances, our performances, our costume. It's a lot to see.
No kidding. Well, thank you. That's so great. And you know what? I actually feel sorry for whoever has to answer now after that answer, because that answer was so good. Wow, I feel a little sorry for you now.
I know she nailed it by every angle, I would say.
Yeah, I think you should answer that one first.
But I was given a chance, but I blew it. But anyway, for me, why I like doing this is, one thing is saving Brandon community some money from buying tickets to go all the way to India to experience that. We brought it here. And the second thing, it saves me from not cooking as much for my acquaintances. They can come and buy the food and enjoy it there.
Food's over there.
I'm tired of making butter chicken for my co-workers.
That's
for
right.
my other kids' teams, hockey team parents and all that. You come there, you buy there, you have a seat and enjoy the music. And the kind of music our performance people put together is so joyful. Like it shows the vibrancy of it, like how joyful it could be, and at the same time music is something that I think whatever you grew up with, it lives with you inside you through the ups and downs, and I think it heals you. I think knowing somebody's music also gives you better understanding of their livelihood.
That would be a high level of energy, a positive energy.
Positive energy, and then
I think music is the language of, well, so many things. Love, play,
Yeah.
and then there's
it's
also
grief and healing.
yeah,
and
I was going to get into
calmness,
the, you know, we got
so-
both sides of the spectrum with
Yeah.
music, so it allows us to explore the full range of our experiences in a safe way with
Yeah.
music. So yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't agree with you more. And by the flashing red light,
So we would like to welcome everybody there to enjoy our food. We have a lot more dances, performances this year, as we mentioned, all the way from Winnipeg. That's the Saturday one.
we are open all 3 days.
all 3 days.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
right?
So Thursday and Friday gates will open at 6,
Okay.
and they'll stay open till around 9:30, 10ish,
Okay.
depending on how the crowd wants to stay. And then Saturday, all the pavilions are open at noon,
Nice.
Yeah.
and then they'll go till however long they go. But our will be open till at least 11 p.m. Right?
11, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and then we are at the Victoria and Grand Salon.
Just
so
going to ask if
that's
you're the same place.
that's
so
right. Same place last year.
Easy to find.
Easy
Let's
to
go
find.
the same place
Yeah.
as last year.
Yeah.
A bigger place.
The biggest one in Brandon, and we cannot go smaller again because
No, you filled it up
we get
very
so
well.
much love from the Brandon community that
Yeah, it was packed.
Yeah,
It's
it's always packed. So you
Yeah.
can just come if you want to relax and then sit there, just
every
come.
hour there's going to be performances. so-
That's what I liked about the festival. Another thing I forgot to mention, that there's so much throughput, there's always a seat. Just give it wait a couple minutes.
Yeah.
There's such a turnover.
Yeah.
If it looks like there's no chair, wait 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Come early
Yeah.
and then enjoy.
Awesome.
And we really thank you guys for inviting us over.
Well, thank
and
you.
giving us a chance to give a peek about our pavilion
Yeah.
that's going to be.
It's so much fun.
It's not doing justice though. You have to come.
You have to come. Yeah.
I can vouch for that. Well, thank you guys for coming to tell us all about the Indian Pavilion.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting.
Wow! That's a lot to cover, and I don't think we even did it justice. We ran out of time. There's plenty more. I know. Why don't we go to the Indian Pavilion and see for ourselves? It's a great idea. I think I'm going to do that. I'll see you there. Until then, take care.